Right. Welcome everyone to Monash University, Malaysia. I'm Dr. Patricia Lau from the Department of Management. Today, I'm here to just help out, just to help out Dr. Andre Quat for briefing for this session. So together with me is Associate Professor Dr. Elaine Chiu, as well as Ms. Elena Ahmad. I'm very grateful to both of them because despite of their busy schedule teaching, in fact, Elaine is having, Associate Professor Elaine Chiu is having a class. He still come to give a briefing for this session. So thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. So before I start, can all of you, I invite the students, yeah, to give you the opinion, give me some, idea, okay? How actually do you like to describe the word management? You can go into this link and then type in your answer. Oh, Jason Chua, can you go to this link? This is the link that oh sorry, this is the link that you can go in to type the answer.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, this is the link. You see this link? I try to annotate. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, is it possible for you to post it on the chat? Maybe I can copy and paste it.
Okay. Right. Okay, this is the link. Can you type or is okay?
Yeah, I'll type it. Wait. Yes. No worries.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kaya.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah. Managing. There's a team. Yeah. Good. Efficiently. Yes. Resources. Yes. Okay. I can see the managing word is the biggest word. You can see from here if the word size getting bigger and bigger, that means more people are actually giving the answer to this word itself. So managing is the biggest. So most of you are typing in, giving answer to managing. Okay? Managing, control. Well, control. Do you think it's control? Okay. People, company. Yeah. Resources. I can see business. Yes, this is what you are exactly going to learn about management. Control is only part of it. Yeah, control is only part of it. Leadership, yes, and Alina is expert in leadership. Okay, right. Thank you very much for your answer. Okay, next, let's look at the next question. Okay, so since just now you give me the word efficiently, so can you describe the word? What do you mean by efficiency? Okay, productive. Allocation, yep. Fast, unwasteful. I like the word unwasteful. Fast, okay. So fast is the biggest word. Work is about work. Okay, good. I like the word work. All right. I like this. Okay, where is it? Wasteful, unwasteful. Okay. So optimal. I like the word optimal. Right. Oh, okay. So fast, quick, allocation. Yes, it's about allocation. Minimum. Okay. Flawless. All right, so process, yes, I like those words, yeah. So, yep, efficiency. Okay, you learn about efficiency. You don't want to waste your resources. Okay, you want to have an optimal use. Okay, good. Now, what about this one, the next one? Okay, what about this one? Describe the word effectiveness. Again, it's about work. Result. I like the word result. Optimal. Okay. Potency, all right. Output, yep. Performance, yes. Competence, yes, exactly. Value, yeah, I like the word value. And result, performance, wow, those are the words, is the biggest word, yeah. Result, competence, performance, yes. So you know why you need to major in management, yeah? Because you are going to learn about all these things. Right, good. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what is management? Management is about overseeing the work-related activities to ensure the efficiency and effectiveness. Yeah, efficiency here, it means you don't want to waste your resources. Yeah, by putting the right people in the right place at the right time, they will produce the work efficiently for the company. Okay, so it's about optimal usage, right? It's about allocation of the resources so that we make sure that the resources are used not too much, not too less. It's optimal use. Okay, so we use it efficiently, doing the things right. But for effectiveness, it's about whether by putting the right people at the right time, with the right skills, knowledge, and abilities, by strategizing, okay, putting the right people in the right time, in the right place, okay, this will help the company to achieve the desired goals. Okay, so that is the effectiveness, and both of these elements have to work together to achieve the company's desired goal, and that is management. Okay, it's about allocation of resources. Okay, it's about organizing the resources. Okay, not only organizing, but we have to plan. Okay, do the planning, and then we need to lead, and then we also have to do the monitoring. Okay, right. So can anyone in the chat room share with me, what is this picture? Is this about efficiency or is this about effectiveness?
Do you want us to type this in the chat?
Yes, please, Jensen. None. Efficiency, yes. Can someone share with me what happened to this picture? I can see some people say efficiency, some people say effectiveness, some people say none. But I wonder what is none mean? Effectiveness? Jensen, can I ask you what do you mean by none?
Well, for the lady at the front and the man at the back, it looks like they're exerting a lot of force. So if it's efficient, it would not be wasteful, you know. So you don't have to waste or exert a lot of energy to move. But the man at the front whistling seems to be having a really good time and relaxing. But as a whole, it is not effective nor efficient.
Yes, you're right. It is not efficient. All right. So what about Peter? Would you want to explain why it is about effectiveness?
Well, first of all, it's not efficient, and the only other option is effective. Yeah, that's why I choose effective.
Okay. So, all right. So from this picture itself, it's actually not efficient. And you can see from the picture here, this guy is actually free riding, right? So this happened quite common in teamwork. Yeah. you have a group of 8 to 9 people, and you will find a few, 1 or 2 people free ride on the teamwork. It's actually about teamwork, yeah? But there is 1 or 2 people actually free ride. So these two have to work very, very, very hard to make sure that the bicycle is actually working, all right? So, but this person is only sitting there, whistling, enjoying his life, okay? So this is not an efficient way of doing work in a team, all right? So what about this one? Yep, this one. So is this about efficiency or is this about effectiveness? Okay, none as well, right? I see some people say effectiveness. I guess maybe I will invite some students to just tell me your point of view. Would you want any volunteer? Would you want to explain it? Any volunteer?
Yeah, sure. I'll speak up.
Yep, Jensen.
Okay, so I said none because first of all, it is not effective because the purpose of the sign is to tell you that this is a one-way road and you cannot, you know, go in the opposite direction. It is not efficient as well because it looks, I mean, I might be looking deep into this, but I think there's like a slight slope where the right side is lower and the left side is, you know, you're going up the slope. So in terms of efficiency, he is going to waste more energy trying to cycle slightly up the slope. But I might just be looking too deep into this.
Yeah, Jason, you are very observant. Yeah, a very observant guy, right? Yeah, that's true. You know, the sign is going this way, but this guy is going the opposite direction, going up the slope. But
Yeah.
at the end, the effectiveness is not achieved, as well as the efficiency. Okay, so in that case, the management come into the picture. Why do you need to study management? Because you want to increase the efficiency and effectiveness, not decreasing it, not the picture like this. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Let me go to, yeah. Thank you very much, Jensen. Oh, sorry. I think today there is some problem with my computer. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I opened too many, because later on I have one class, I opened too many files. And on that, just bear with me. Yeah. Okay, right. So this is the reason why you need to study management. More reason for you why you need to study management. All right. Okay. So management, it's basically everywhere. Wherever you go, you see management. Like for example, a corporate intake. You are going to take 4 units, if I'm not mistaken, right? So one of the unit is offered by Department of Management, MGW 1010, Introduction to Management. And that is a core unit. So you need to manage your 4 units as well, and you need to use your management skills. One very specific example that I can give is your time management. Okay, within these 12 weeks, you need to manage your time. With this limited time, 12 weeks, everyone has the same time, 12 weeks. Everybody is taking the 4 units. So how are you going to manage your time optimally so that you don't waste on your time? If at 4 units with at 4 grades that you desire. Okay, that is management. All right, but management is not used only to your individual level, but also to the industry, and it's diverse. Any industry you mention, name it, there's a management element there. Okay, even in the structure, organizational structure in the company, from top to the bottom level, everyone needs to have some level of management skill. No doubt, at the upper level, highest level, you use most of your skills at the top, are the managerial skills. But at the lowest level, you use less. But it doesn't mean that you don't use at all. Still need management skills. Okay, so you find management in every industry. Okay, they need it, right? So there is also some challenges of managers in using their managerial skills, because every year, every company give them this limited budget resources with these people under the manager. So how are they going to achieve the desired goal within this limitation of the resources? So that's why it's more reason for people to study management. Yeah, right. So why are you going to study? Right, management. Yeah, people, right? Person. You manage what? Manage human resources. Okay, so in this management majors, you will study OB as one organizational behavior as one of your core unit. On top of that, human resource management is offered as an elective unit as well. And there are also many, another major offered by the Department of Management is IBM, International Business Management, yeah, where later on, Adelina going to review about the IBM, International Business Management, and Associate Professor Elaine Chu will brief you about our master program, Master in International Business, because management, yeah, manage what? Manage people to do the business so that they can perform, yeah, so that people can perform at work, yeah, so that they can help the business to perform. Okay, this business can be operate in local context, it can be also international context. Okay, so information system technology is evolved, okay, so that it can make our life easier to work faster, quicker. Just now the students also say, you know, efficiency, we want to fast, we want to be quick. Those are the efficiency, information system, okay, technology. Yeah, so again, underlying all these things, we need one strategy, okay, business strategy, as well as human resource strategy, management strategy. We need the strategy underlying all these processes and the planning here. So strategy here means that formulation of the long-term goals and the allocation of the resources to achieve the desired goals. That is the strategy. Okay, so these are our people with our different expertise in the Department of Management. Professor Tay Pei is the head of department. As I mentioned just now, Dr. Andre Kwok is the department coordinator, our new department coordinator. Okay, and a few, like for example, Professor Tay Pei, her expertise is in management information system and her germ technology. Okay. Dr. Andrew Gott, yeah, his expertise is emerging technologies, yeah, operational management. Associate Professor Jane Tong, expertise is in HRM and OB. Associate Professor Elaine Chu as well, she had her expertise is in HRM and OB as well as tourism. Associate Professor Modoki, yeah, social neuroscience, his expertise, right? Okay, now Dr. Manjit, international business, myself, OB and HRM as well. Dr. Esther Chong, service management. Dr. Awi Chang, entrepreneurship and work and well-being. Okay, Adelina, as I said, yeah, her expertise is in leadership, yeah, Islamic business. Yeah, she also teach international business strategy. Dr. Daniel Loy, entrepreneurship, social innovation, and Dr. Jasin, yeah, his expertise is in management. Okay, so in our Department of Management, for undergraduate level, we have two majors. One is the management major, the other one is international business management major. Okay, so under the management major, there are altogether 16 units, yeah, offered by our department. So for international business major, we have 5 units offered by our department. Yeah, and for Master of International Business, we have 10 units altogether. Okay, so that's all from me. Yeah, about the Department of Management. Thank you very much. Over to you, Ms. Elena.
All right, welcome everybody to Monash University, Malaysia. And before I start my presentation, in case I forget, I wish all of you the very best, and I believe you're going to have a very, very interesting and a very good journey as a student with Monash University Malaysia. Yeah. Okay, so let me start sharing my presentation with you. Make sure that, just give me a second. Okay. Right, here we are. Okay, so for my presentation in briefing you regarding majoring in international business management, I will try to keep it as brief as possible. And the content of my slides is mainly based on common queries I get from students asking about majoring in international business management. Well, sorry, give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Right, so the first question and typical query I get from students is what is international business management? Yeah, so to put it very simply, it's all about how organizations go about engaging in international business. Most organizations, including companies, start off doing business within their own country. But very often, sooner or later, they will look into doing international business or doing business outside of their own country. Now, research has shown that there are a lot of almost equally success and failures to companies when they try to do business outside of their own country. So the purpose of majoring in international business management is to understand why some companies fail and why some other companies succeed. For example, why do companies like Coca-Cola, which basically sells only one main product or product type, which is beverage, is existent in almost every country around the world? Yeah, what is it that they did in order to be successful in their international business? And what do they continue to do to be able to maintain their profits and their success in doing international business outside of their own home country, which is the United States? So therefore, when you're looking at international business management, we look at a lot of aspects to understand how companies can better successfully do international business or do business outside of their own country. Now, another question I sometimes get from students is, why is it considered a management major? Why does it fall under management? And why do a lot of the subjects or units we offer when you major in international business management come from the management department? Well, simply put, it's because organizations are managed by managers, and managers make decisions on behalf of their company or organization. That is their main responsibility. Yeah? Making the right or making an efficient or effective decision making on behalf of the company or organization. And among those decisions are whether or not the company should engage in international business. And if so, how do they go about making this decision? And what are the things that they need to do in order to make the organization successfully engage in international business outside of their own country? Also, to give you an example, so I'm going to stop sharing here and show you an example why international business major is considered, a management major, or that there are a lot of units coming under the Department of Management. So let's take a look at the website of Airasia. Yeah, so Airasia, as most of you may know, is a Malaysian-based company. Started off offering airline destinations domestically within Malaysia only, and then later on started to fly outside of Malaysia and ventured into international business by offering their passengers and their customers to different flight destinations outside of Malaysia. Now, other than what has been happening recently with the COVID-19 pandemic, prior to that, Airasia is considered a highly successful company that also successfully engaged in international business. And why is that? Well, it's because of the management decisions done by the upper and top managers of Airasia. So if you look at this website, for example, you can see there are a variety number of managers business, holding different management positions, and all of them are linked to helping make decisions for AirAsia, including international business management decisions. Yeah, so this is why we consider.
Alina,
Sorry?
did you share the screen?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I always do this. I always forget to share. I'm so
No worries. No worries.
forget this. Okay, anyway, thank you, Pat, very much. So again, okay, I hope you guys can see now. So I've opened up the website for AirAsia, and these are all the managers that are helping to make management decisions for AirAsia, including international business management decisions. Yeah. So other than the top management of AirAsia at the headquarters here in Malaysia, we also have CEOs or top management representing the different major flight destinations for AirAsia, i.e. international business. So if you look here, for example, we have AirAsia Thailand CEO. Yeah, we also have, AirAsia X Group, and X stands for international, for AirAsia international flights. We also have, other AirAsia CEO representing Indonesia. That means, these are managers helping to take care of all the airline, issues and decision making that needs to be done on behalf of AirAsia in the country or countries that they are located in. Just to continue, just to give you a bit more example, again, we have here AirAsia Philippines CEO, AirAsia Managing Director CEO for India, and lastly, AirAsia Singapore CEO. Right. So again, this is why we, place international business or majoring and studying international business under the Department of Management, where a number of, subjects and units are actually management units. Okay, so let me stop sharing and go back to my slide. Okay. Right, the next question that I often get from students when it comes to majoring in international business management is, okay, jobs, yeah, and careers and potential employability. Now, the thing about, majoring in international business management later on, when I show you or share with you the kind of units that you would study majoring in international business, actually allows you a lot of opportunities, or can give you a lot of, areas and industries to be employed in. Because, international business is something that can be conducted or can be a part of a business of any type of organization belonging in any type of industry. I mean, if you look at Monash University Malaysia, yeah, that is the, quote unquote, international business, so-called, of Monash University Australia. And of course, Monash University Australia belongs to the education industry. So, for example, Monash University Australia, they went through a whole series of management decisions before they made the conclusion decision to open up their very first foreign campus here in Malaysia. So the question is, why Malaysia? Why back in 1998? Why not earlier? Why not later? And why a full-fledged campus and not just, for example, a kind of a small type of campus or small type of, partnership with, say, another university in Malaysia? So again, referring to the kind of job you can get if you're majoring in international business management, really you can, be able to find jobs or apply for jobs in a variety of industries. Again, because, all organizations in all industries inevitably would sooner or later have some kind of linkages or may actually engage in a type of international business or international venture. So just to elaborate further, to give you some examples here of where students, my own students, who have graduated from university, from Monash University Malaysia, majoring in international business management, where are some of the companies that they have found employment in or, are working in. One of them actually is HSBC. Yeah, so HSBC, as some of you know, is a bank. And what's interesting is I have, from time to time, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 students majoring in international business management has got no knowledge or did not study anything about banking or finance or accounting, but ended up working in HSBC. And HSBC is a global international financial institution. But a large part of what HSBC does is business development. They look very carefully at how they develop strategies to continue to expand their financial institutional services to other parts of the world. In other words, international business, yeah, to put it very simply. So banks do from time to time recruit university graduates who have specialized knowledge or majoring in the area of international business. Another example I want to share with you of a couple of students of mine. What happened was majoring in international business major, but ended up doing internship. Yeah, they did internship in different types of company. And one of them is the Basf company, which is a global international chemistry and engineering company. So what happened in the case of one particular student, I think I had about 5 or 6 students who have done internship. I think 1 or 2 of them, after their internship, while they're studying during the summer period or during the summer holidays, what they did was they did their internship with BASF here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And at the end of the internship, the supervisor of the students, at the internship at this company offered them employment, offered them a job after they graduate, knowing full well that these internship students are majoring in international business management. All right. Okay, just a couple of more examples. Okay. I have another example here, and this is Iskandar Investment Company. And this company is actually a Malaysian government-linked company. In other words, this company is owned by the Malaysian government. So their main headquarters office is in the southern part of Malaysia, in the state called Johor. So in the state of Johor, there is a new township development. And the company that, is the property developer of this township called Iskandar Putri is the Iskandar Investment Company. And in this case, I had one student in particular. He was an international student, not a Malaysian student. And what happened was he did his internship, I think about 2-3 months thereabouts in Iskandar Investment. And because, he was very good at what he did, again, what happened was at the end of his internship, the supervisor who was managing him in Iskandar Investment also offered him a job. However, the student didn't take it up because he wanted to continue to do his master's degree. All right. Okay, one last example of a couple of ex-students who ended up, working in another type of company and industry, also majoring in international business management, is a Malaysian company. And this company is, if I'm not mistaken, still the largest privately owned company in Malaysia. It's a bit slow opening. Okay, here we go. So NASA company is, their main business is importing and selling and marketing foreign, automobiles, particularly at the high end, brand of automobiles. So they also recruit, undergraduate students. And again, I had the same situation of a student. What happened was she went to one of these, career development or career exhibition. So again, before I forget, I want to remind all of you, as you progress in your studies here in Monash University, Malaysia, particularly, hopefully by next year, we all go back to campus. So as things gradually go back to normal, do try to attend any career exhibition that you find out about or that's being promoted to you via our School of Business. Yeah, you will get information from time to time regarding career development and career networking. So what happened was, I had a student majoring in international business management. So she went to one of these career fairs, and she, walked around, and then she went up to the NASA booth, career fair booth. And so she, ended up chatting and talking to the representative of NASA company, and they were very impressed with her. So they called her for an interview. But because she was still studying, so what happened was they offered her an internship position with the idea of, being interested to employ her after she graduates. So therefore, again, the purpose of sharing all these, examples with you is to illustrate that, when majoring in international business management, there could be a possibility of a variety of job opportunities and employability. Okay, let me move on to the next thing. I'm pretty much more than halfway through. Right, the next question I often get from students also is, what are the units, that you'll be required to do if you're majoring in international business management? So here are some of the units. And again, because international business, we need to cover a variety of areas of studies and area of knowledge, because international business involves many aspects and many features when it comes to managers making decisions to engage in international business, and how to, be able to carry out the international business as profitable, as, successfully, and as sustainable as possible. All right, so here are some of the units. So it includes, international financial management, international trade law, trade finance and foreign exchange, and case studies in international trade. Now, if you look at the units, and the title of the unit or the code, the unit code, these units come from other departments like economic department and law department. And this is because this particular type of unit is addressing international issues when it comes to finance, addressing international issues when it comes to law, and addressing international issues when it comes to foreign exchange and trading that involves finance. However, the units that come from the Department of Management are the following. So we have international business, we have business strategies in international markets, we have international management. Now, the one on international marketing at the bottom here comes from Department of Marketing. So the current chief examiners, or so-called unit leader, these are the current lecturers, but next year it will be different. So this one is for this year. All right. Okay, so these are the units that you would be, required to do or to be enrolled for majoring in international business management. Okay, last part on my presentation is the teaching approach. Again, this is a very common question or questions I get from students. Now, as I said earlier on, right, let's hope that, we can come back to a normal or some kind of, new normal, but normal. That means to return to campus as soon as possible. And again, once that happens, and I'm very, very optimistic that it will happen, since, more and more of us, have gotten our vaccination. And Monash University, always, looks at the latest events and happening, and, will certainly open its doors as soon as the university is able to go back to campus. So when we are on campus, for example, that would include other teaching activities such as field trips. So in the past, for example, I've taken students to field trips to international trade exhibitions, and also to locations of other lecturers. I've taken students to locations of the manufacturing sites and plants of international companies that have manufacturing plants here in Malaysia. Now, we also encourage, other type of activities such as guest speakers. Again, I have invited a number of guest speakers who are managers or who were managers in, companies that engage in international business. Otherwise, what we have, in terms of how you would learn this unit is typically you have your weekly lectures and tutorials. We also tend to encourage students to engage in different kind of learning activities activities, what we call active learning within the Moodle content. Yeah, so it could be quizzes, it could be inviting you to watch videos, advising you to read more articles, or typically some lecturers will provide website links for you to learn more about the weekly topics or about the unit altogether. All right. Okay. Well, that's it for my presentation. And to conclude, all of you are most welcome to write to me if you have any questions or any further inquiries regarding majoring in international business management. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone, and all the very best to all of you, and success in your studies and your learning experiences here in Monash University, Malaysia. Bye.
Thank you very much to Ms. Adina for her wonderful sharing, and she has shared so much. I believe that you have a very good glimpse into what you are going to face in your majors. Yeah. Professor, we also thank Dr. Patricia for hosting the earlier session. She has to go back to class because she has a concurrent session right now. And also Professor Elaine Chiu, she had to also leave because she also had a class at this time. But nonetheless, for Master in Business, we will also have another session of briefing next year. So you're always welcome to attend to understand more what are the opportunities after your undergraduate degree. Yeah. For now, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and we'll try to help to assist you in understanding further what you are looking for.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
See you.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.